Here's a good one. Why is it that when a woman doesn't trust her man, it's called intuition, but when a man doesn't trust his woman, it's called insecure? Modern madness. This was something sent to me a little while back. We discussed this. Okay, I'll answer that. When we talk about women and intuition, okay? Again, I'll refer you to my 3-part series, the 1 to 40 points of why women are single. And this explains it more in detail. And I'll touch on it here for this one. This is going to be a little bit brief, okay? Right. Now, again, if she doesn't trust you, yeah, that's not a reflection on you. Especially in this day and age, according to certain demographics, okay? Because, as I said previously, some women's intuition is based on their previous experience. So, your previous experience, which has been replicated over and over and over and over again, okay? That experience, yeah, is going to be your gut instinct, your gut feeling now, okay? The problem is when, your gut feeling puts you in situations, which it does, yeah? Obviously, we touched on that in the the 1 to 40 points video, yeah? But the issue now is when your gut feeling says something's right, but it's always been wrong, you're going to enter a situation that's going to be wrong because your gut instinct told you that. This is why I did the video called Don't Trust Your Gut Instinct. Remember that? Go look it up. Go back in your feed in one of my earlier videos. Okay? So, if a woman trusts a man, it's called intuition, you simply say, hey, cool, whatever. Especially if you're a decent guy. Because you should know by now that the guy's going to choose going to be lesser than you. In fact, it's going to be the complete opposite of you. No, it'll be some bummy pookie bray. So good. If my intuition tells you, it speaks to you and says, guess what, I'm not feeling this because my intuition tells me this, you just say, fine, good, thank you very much. And therefore phone the number beneath. Phone the number below. Yes, thank you. That's me. Like this. Thank you. She's doing you a favour by saying that if you're the decent guy. Because intuition, well, listen, a little while back, a little bit of storytelling, very briefly. Stunning girl in the area. I catch her a few times. Obviously, she's very bit aloof, yeah. And I was like, okay, strange, because I'm thinking, right, same hood, same ethnicity, same this and that, and maybe it's because could be because of her parents, could be a mixed race thing. Don't know if I can say that on TikTok. But I thought maybe, and the way she moved was in very Caucasian circles. I thought, cool, whatever, yeah. So maybe her intuition told her that I'm the bad guy. Fair enough, cool, we can live with that, no problem. But I haven't seen her in a while. Okay, I remember when they come up, and then sometimes when she realised, when she started seeing me talking to people that are like very established, dare I say it, Caucasian clear folk. She warmed up and said, yeah, he's cool. Then we spoke a bit. But there was that line there. So I thought, yeah, maybe she's on that side of the fence. So cool. Her intuition then, I know this already, I could tell where she is. Her intuition told her then that this guy, yeah, he's cool, but nah. I chatted to him briefly, but nah. Cool, fine, whatever. That's fine, cool. No worries. All these years later, a few months ago, I see her. She saw me and the girl, the girl, she was shook. You can tell body language, shook. Pushing pram. Wasn't a pram? BLACK kids. Don't know if I can say that on TikTok, but black kids in the pram, well, humble now. Yeah? So the intuition said at the time, the decent brother, no. Although she orbits in those circles, Caucasian circles, some women have, this is where it's getting deep now. This is where we're going to this heavy territory now, heavy lifting now, yeah? Maybe it's like, yeah, my intuition tells me this. Yeah, so obviously not man like me back. Fine. The Caucasian brothers maybe done a bit of that. Fine, whatever. I mean, nothing may have gone on there because they see you as, you know, although she's a good-looking girl, she's still BLACK. We know this. So obviously, you know, we know what happened, don't we? The intuition, the gut feeling, yeah, it's pushed away the good stuff, yeah. Obviously, the good stuff, the good black stuff is out of the way. Okay, that's out of the way. The good brothers, nah, we don't want that. Obviously, Caucasian brothers who went there, they're not gonna, they'll have fun, but they're not gonna pin it down like that. So that gets out of the way. And I know for a fact, Pookie got in there. And what did Pookie do? That's what he always does. And if I was him, I'd do the same thing as well. I would breed that. So now he's got 3 kids, and he's bounced because and now she's boom. But anyway, that was that part of it. But when a man doesn't trust his woman, it's called insecure. Okay. You see, this is like the feminine control thing in the media and getting you guys whipped, basically. Okay? A man's intuition tells him she's a hoe and she's been unfaithful. It is what it is. That's not insecurity. Don't be stupid. That's how they got you. That's how they played you. It's what I said to you. For the average man, they're smarter than you. That's why I got these guys now saying, "Yeah, well, I don't date anymore. I don't want to go dating anymore because we've been talking." No. That's how they got you where they are. Got you there. They got you there. No, if man's intuition says, "Nah, he's a hoe." Listen, and that's how. Listen, a man like myself. People say, "How do you meet these women?" Meaning, you know, the naughty girls, the ones that the fit, those fit leggy dancers, the fun girl, you know, the strippers, the craziness, the excitement. Yeah, I don't meet girls like this. You may meet them, but you'll never get to that third base because your intuition tells you that they're all sugar and spice and all things nice. That's how society trains you. At this level, yes, I can spot a nice girl, but I know who the naughty ones are. So when the naughty ones come about town, they can't wait to meet a man like me, because a man like me knows what they're really about. There's nothing worse than a naughty girl being with some dry man, especially if she's married a guy, just for marriage's sake, having children's sake, and she's there twiddling thumbs. I've got a very naughty girl. We're talking about this. We actually spoke about this, and they all say the same thing. Settled life is one thing, but if the man's dry, she does her head in, because she wants to have the fun. She wants to be able to have her little naughtiness, you know? And, you know, that's how these girls are. But because the man has not got the intuition to know that she's naughty, he still thinks she's a saint, she's a queen, you know? And that's how these women are surviving out here, you know? That's how the naughty girls living out here. Makes sense? Whereas man like me, I'll tap into that straight away. Boy, let's have some fun. And they love that. You know? But anyway, so our answer is that. When a man doesn't trust his woman, called insecure. That's that, again, the media, the feminist media putting that spin on you. Because both genders have intuition and obviously both are insecure. But in this instance, they're just running it on you because they know they can play you like that. Alright then. Been a good one, this one. Alright then. Later.